present for what? The main quest. Search for clues to unknown woman's identity, who she was. Talk to end. Yeah, let's go do this. I'm not gonna speak too much. Why waste your energy? Half the people don't even understand this game. I went to like streams and saw like what kind of audience there is. Just trying to understand the kind of audience there is on YouTube. Yeah. No shit, nobody comes to my streams or stays. Have you seen the kind of like, there's nothing in common. There's literally nothing in common. So why the fuck would someone stay and listen to me? They have nothing to relate to.
Come on over here and have a word. Come on, what are you waiting for?
Fresh as it comes.
What, you don't feel like talking?
What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your men?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line, but not theirs. Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men? But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. Or maybe she thought... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day, and the corpses of some Shadow Karja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Karja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
I'm so sorry, Ert.
Yeah, well, when I find the soldiers who did this, they'll be sorry too.
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so no.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
You don't have any idea why she left in the middle of the night?
No. But it must have been urgent. A message, a report of some new Shadow Karja threat, I don't know.
Why would the Shadow Karja do this?
Because they hate us. And Ursa most of all. She teamed up with Avad to kick their asses out of Meridian. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years, but they finally found a way to get back at her.
All right. Show me where Ursa fell, and I'll do what I can to help.
Come on, follow me.
Why would Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Is this Shadow Karja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cleft. Almost there. Alright, this is it. Where the ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something. Please. I need to find the bastards that did this.
It must be Shadow Karja armor. A Shadow Karja spear. Arrows scattered there. Those bloodstains, not the kind that would pool around a corpse. Strange. Not a scratch on it. It's perfectly sharp. Never seen action. They look like snares. They look good as new. Never fired. These look like drag marks. Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Karja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Karja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
I get why they wanted this. Why fake an ambush?
There's more to this, and we're gonna figure it out.
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Asaram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
On me! Asaram, don't back down! Uh-oh. What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
I can't really see anything, it's too dark.
Asaram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual. Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it. Those rocks, they're shattered. These look like Vanguard weapons. So much blood. What are those leather straps? A lot of people died here. A massacre. Armor straps, cut with a knife. And a rock with blood on it. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before. There's no blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back. Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing. There, by the tripod. A used power cell.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory, but it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the Vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough, so it could have been anyone. Even Ursa. Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
I thought you were going. What the heck? Seemed like he was in a rush. All of a sudden he's not.
Oh, useful.
Yes. Yes. Trade quick. I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to... yes. You look capable. You might do. Come here.
Stocking up.
Seriously, no animals? Are you kidding me? There's literally no animals. See? The fuck? Is that an animal? Of course not. The fuck? What? I just need 10 fatty meat. Come on. There we go. Finally an animal.
Good meat. Get her! Something worth. You got.
These goods. No.
Buy something today?
People wouldn't know a fortune.
Some Oseram girl applied to the city guard the This damn Oseram.
No one goes into the palace without an invitation.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Marad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay. Follow me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, the machine tamer. Curious eyes. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
2 owls and this Norigal is in front of the line.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children in wine.
The Chronicle of Sun Kings. The founder, Ahriman, who guided our forefathers from the shadows of the savage east into the fastness of Mesa Valley. Do you mean vastness? And who, reading the signs of sun and shadow both, delivered them to the site of Holy Meridian. The bounteous Amavad, who oversaw the clearing and sowing of the royal maize lands, so that none who walked in sun's favor should go hungry again, who cut back the jewel to claim the rich estate lands for the first houses of Sun code. The far-seeing Satine who expanded. Okay, I see what this is. Not gonna read it. It's too big. It basically tells you about all the kings. It's probably good if you read it. You'll know. You'll have like a little bit of in-depth knowledge, but yeah, it's too long.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
You can finish this game in 2.5 hours. I think I saw someone do it in 2 hours. Wait, maybe it's 2:40. I don't know. I don't remember. But sub
Aloy of the Nora.
3 hours.
She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
Wait, I need to do something I forgot. Click, click, click.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram. Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
Oh no.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. And she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies, I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
I'd like to ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
She could use the freaking keyboards to do this.
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all, while men live in palaces?
It might.
Naziba.
Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
Your politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here. But the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans in the claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Karja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Karja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
Aloy, how can I be of service?
It's obvious that you're an advisor to the Sun King, but what is it you do exactly?
Whatever is needed, of course.
Are you always so evasive?
It depends.
You were right about Avad. He seems genuine.
He is the Sun King. I serve him the best I can. What else would you have me say?
Huh. Did you serve the last one as best you could too?
Well, I served him to his enemies. It was the best I could do for the Sundom.
What did you do?
Nothing I could be blamed for.
Sounds to me like you're a spy.
There are many helpful voices in the Sundom and beyond. I like to think of myself as a good listener.
So why do they call you Blameless Murad?
Well, it depends on who you mean by they, and what they might wish to blame me for.
Talking to you is tiring.
So they say.
What will I find at the border?
An outpost full of Oseram, most of whom want nothing to do with Dervahl. Still, he inspires great loyalty in those who fought with him against the last Sun King. He will not be caught alone. And don't forget, He is a master craftsman. Nothing delights him more than his dangerous toys.
What makes you so sure Dervahl did this to Ursa?
I don't care for sure or certain. I prefer likely or probably. How many Oseram are clever enough for this ruse? Capable of building the weapon you describe? Who hate Ursa so? More than one? Not likely. Dervahl? Quite probably.
Even if people think he's dead.
That is surely another reason to be suspicious of certain words.
I have to go.
Then you must.
So, I thought Ursa was dead, and I thought Dervahl was dead. Dead doesn't seem to mean what it used to. Or maybe I'm just an ass. Whatever. All I know is that it's time to find my sister and get some payback. I hope Murad's guy grabs us a lead.
Did Ursa ever tell you anything about Dervahl?
Well, we were both under his command for a while. Sort of. Helped him recruit an army to take out the mad Sun King. But then he got real creepy with Ursa. Needless to say, she wasn't interested, but he wouldn't let it go. Not to mention the fact that we realized he wanted to murder every Karja, not just the bad ones. Long story short, he's a grazer-licking dungbag.
Avad seems committed to finding your sister.
Yeah, those two got along. And some people say they shacked up, but I don't buy it. Seems a little skinny for her. Oh, okay, some bad images are forming in my head. Let's just focus on finding her. And kicking Dervahl's ass.
I'd better go.
Don't stand me up in Pitchcliff, okay? Ursa needs us.
Do you see how quickly it opens? You see how the map is loaded? On PlayStation I saw a lot of people that would open the map but the map wouldn't load. Like it was literally just black. I don't remember if these icons were there, but it was like you couldn't see the map. And I find it hilarious that, you know, a lot of people were like jumping up and down. Oh, look at that! The new consoles will be more powerful than the PCs. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I wanted to say it, I didn't say it. I should have said it. But here's the thing on you. I made a mistake. मैंने गलती करी है पहले. I had like fixed my attitude. Like I didn't give a shit, and I said what I wanted to say, and then all of a sudden like people started coming in and I changed my attitude. That's a very bad thing that I did, but yeah, there were like people saying, oh, and comparing consoles with PC is not fair on consoles. You can say whatever you want about PCs, but it's not fair on the consoles, because consoles have to remain the same. They have to have the latest hardware for that time, and जब रिलीज़ हो रहा होता है कंसोल उसके एटलीस्ट 5 साल पहले काम चालू हो जाता है उसके ऊपर, तो उस टाइम का जो लेटेस्ट हार्डवेयर होता है उसको यूज़ करके कंसोल को बनाया जाता है और वो अगले 10 साल तक या जितने भी साल तक चलेगा वैसे. तो इट्स अनफेयर टू कंपेयर इट टू अ कंप्यूटर. जो कंप्यूटर में अगर अब अभी 16 GB से काम चल रहा है, फिर लेटर ऑन होगा कि शायद 16 GB से काम नहीं चलेगा, 32 GB चाहिए, तो मैं और ख़रीद के लगा सकता हूँ. अगर मेरा GPU पुराना हो जाता है मैं इसको स्वैप आउट करके नया GPU लगा सकता हूँ. तो यू कैन कीप स्वैपिंग थिंग्स आउट, एंड पीपल डू कीप स्वैपिंग थिंग्स आउट. तो उसकी वजह से यू कांट, इट्स अ अनफेयर कंपैरिजन टू कंपेयर कंसोल्स विद अ PC. एंड बट आई वाज लाइक, इट वाज लाइक अ वियर्ड पावर ट्रिप टाइप का हो रहा था कि people like oh look at this तुम लोग लाखों का PC खरीद रहे हो मैं ये like what the fuck are you why are you doing that comparison and then now the 3090 drops 3030 series drops and then people, like this is stupid like why even do that why are you comparing a fucking console to a PC like why These are just the fanboy behaviors, man. Usually it's the fanboys who I interacted with that do this. Like, there are some strange people out there, like, seriously. Why? Why would you... So, you're just gonna stick with a console? Like, you will never try PC? Like, is that... Like, I don't get it. If I get the opportunity, I would play on everything. Why not? Why wouldn't I do that? Like, it doesn't make sense. People are weird, man. And I think I'm weird. So that's the weird part. People are weirder than I am. I've actually come across some strange sort of people, like seriously strange sort of people. I didn't know that they existed. There are people that won't accept their faults. There are people that hesitate when saying sorry. Like, what the fuck? They don't apologize when they do something wrong. Don't acknowledge that something's been done wrong. It's I don't know, man. Integrity is something that's completely missing. And what scares me is अब इन सब के माँ बाप को ये नहीं पता है वो क्या कर रहे हैं. Like, obviously if their parents knew, they would talk to them. They'll teach them that this is how you should behave, and they'll probably teach them about integrity as well. But कोई है नहीं यहाँ पे. उनके माँ बाप को पता तो चलता है नहीं कि क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे, ऑनलाइन क्या कर रहे हैं वो, क्या नहीं कर रहे हैं. तो they leave that teaching moment मिलता नहीं है उनको. It's very unfair. Like, and then they would get called out on their parenting. जबकि now it's a weird situation, man. I feel bad for parents nowadays. And then there's like a whole bunch of people that basically they're blaming their parents. I saw a whole bunch of posts where people were saying, oh, my dad doesn't buy me this, my dad. What the fuck are you talking about? Your dad doesn't buy your 2080 Ti? What the fuck? You seriously expect someone to spend, even if they earn a whole bunch of money, still a lakh is a lakh. I fully intend on buying a 30 series GPU. And it's going to be expensive, even though I can easily buy it, but it is an expense. Anything over 1,000 rupees, I consider it an expense. चाहे जितना भी कमाओ, like एक पैसे की value होती है. When you earn it yourself, you understand this. Even 100 rupees has a whole bunch of value in my eyes. And then these people are complaining about how their parents won't buy them expensive PCs. You motherfucker. First, जितना आराम मिल रहा है तुम्हें, घर में बैठ के तुम्हें खाना मिल रहा है, रोटी मिल रही है, सब कुछ मिल रहा है, मम्मी तुम्हारा खाना बना के दे रही है, तुम्हारे बर्तन साफ़ कर रही है, तुम्हारे कपड़े साफ़ कर रही है. अगर मम्मी नहीं भी कर रही है, कोई काम वाली भी लगा के, फिर भी उसको भी कोई पे कर रहा है ना. तो इतना तुम्हारा लग्जरी में तुम रह रहे हो, कोई चोर्स नहीं करने पड़ते, कुछ काम नहीं करना पड़ता. Excluding girls, of course, girls. That's why I respect women a lot more, and especially in India. India में लड़कियों को ये सब चीज़ें करनी पड़ती हैं. And if you don't, awesome. But and then the guys, I absolutely dislike the guys in India because they're always these brats, these spoiled brats. मतलब उनको उनकी आंखें नहीं खुली होती कि कितने आराम में रह रहे हैं वो लोग. It's disgusting. And then they have the gall to write posts online about how bad their parents are. They're not buying them expensive stuff. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Go buy it yourself. Go work. After 18 you can work. You can start working at 18 as well. And I see so many people that do actually do that. Usually these are people from poorer backgrounds, and they gain such a good amount of experience that it helps them later on. It's a good thing. It helps them. I see these people that come in for interviews. Jesus, like, don't even want to hire them ever. No experience, like, disgusting, like, mind-blowing, like, compared to what's available. Like, there are, especially these people that work, like, that started working early. Completely unrelated field, doesn't really matter what field it is. It's just you worked, that shows. And people get butt hurt when I say this, but I don't give a shit anymore. Like, I seriously don't give a shit. But yeah, let me just continue on what I was saying. Like, there are people out there that don't work, that don't do anything. They're living off of their parents, and they have the gall to go ahead and call them out online. What the fuck are you calling them out on, you motherfucker? You aren't even, like, you should be the one paying for yourself. After 18 you should be the one paying for yourself. Let's say, I'll even give you a leeway and say after 20 you should be paying for yourself, or maybe 21. And if you're not, you shouldn't be like going around, which is fine. If you're not, it's fine, but you shouldn't be going around online making posts about how bad your parents are because they didn't buy you a PC. Motherfucker, go buy a console then, and then pay for it yourself. Like, this is, and it's so like disgusting. Like, listen to these guys, to hear these guys, and this is obviously a very unpopular opinion, but it is the truth. Like, once you start earning money, that's when you'll realize what I'm talking about. I find it disgusting that in India, even there's like 22-year-olds that are living off of their parents. Mind blowing. And even worse, when they start doing drugs and start drinking using the tax money. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It's mind blowing. Please don't do that. If you do that, if you're one of those people, don't get butthurt by what I just said. Listen to what I'm saying and just go work for yourself. Like, and there are many benefits to working for yourself. First of all, you will have your own money. Nobody can take that money away from you. They can't say what you can and cannot spend that money on. Are you kidding me? It's a random dude. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Literally, believe me, anyone that's smart enough will not say anything to you. They will not say anything, and even if someone does, you can just tell them it's my money, I can do whatever the fuck I want, and they'll literally just quiet down. They won't say anything. And you gain experience. Experience is the most important part. Doesn't even have to be, it can be a job in anything. Just work.
This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
No sign of Murad's guy? He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
Nothing like a friendly face after a long day's work.
one of the worst interviews. Actually, this happens quite a bit. One of the worst interviews that I can think of. I asked a guy, like, what did you do yesterday? but I have to appreciate his honesty though. I did appreciate it. I was like, I didn't have anything good to say, so I said, at least you were honest. That's literally what I said. Like, at least you're honest. But the things he was saying, it was just mind-blowing. Like, seriously, man. And that's the worst part, that he wasn't even ashamed of it. And when you don't feel shame about something, you will not work on it because you don't think it's wrong. So why would you work on it? And there's so many of these on YouTube streaming. Like, I literally saw so many of these. There was a guy I was watching. His mom was basically, I would say he was close to like 25 or something. His mom was calling him for food. Like, they were Bengali, of course, because I could tell. His mom was basically calling him to come eat. What the fuck? A 25-year-old being called by his mom to come have. God damn, what the fuck? And it's mind-blowing things like these happen. Only in India. Terra Blaster. What the fuck is that? The blast of compressed the blasts of compressed air from this close range weapon strip armor and components from machines without needing to aim precisely, leaving them more vulnerable to follow-up attacks. Cannot be modified. Thunder Jaw Heart. It's not really that difficult to get the Thunder Jaw Heart. I really want this, but I don't know if I should buy this. Shadow Sling. Shadow Rope Caster. Do I not have that? I thought I already have that. What is this? This weapon is used to tie down machines and immobilize them. Larger targets require more ropes, and attacking a tied machine will reduce. What is the purpose of this? I don't get it. It may be required for something later, but I don't want to spend money on something that may be required. Lancer on Hearts. Why not buy him? Yeah, why not? Let's just buy it. Don't equip it. Not equip them, but buy them. Right, let's buy this as well. Don't equip. Buy this as well. Don't equip. Let's go into outfits. Every time you enter a new region, they have like good new stuff for you. I just lost all the shards that I had. Right, actually I am carrying some extra shards in these things. Damn it. Yeah, you can basically carry infinite amount of these. So by these I mean the supply boxes. You can have infinite amount of these supply boxes. And they give you a decent amount of resources as well. As you can see, I'm also getting like modifications and stuff. Not a lot, but still a decent chunk. I just saw I got a whole bunch of good stuff. Right, let's sell some modifications as well. Why not? I'm not gonna keep anything. But it gives you like 19%. It gives you multiple things. That's why I don't like throwing away multiple things. Things that give you multiple. Okay, let's see. Let's find green ones and check them out. If they are not good enough, I'm gonna sell them. 19%, and this is 33%. Okay, this is going. Buy. Let's sell all the green ones, even though they are giving us more, but let's specialize. 25% this gives 23% and 8% handling. Spear damage, 24% there. Resist ranged attacks. Don't know if I'll ever use that. Not really sure about the stealth either. Like, I don't know if I'll use that stealth thing ever. Sell some potions.
The least of noxious.
Also, I found like a whole bunch of Discord channels where there's a whole bunch of, I would term I'm gonna term them as useless, but that's not exactly what I'm saying. I'm basically saying that they are wasting away their lives. Why? There's always one or two people that are actually benefiting from that, from those sort of people, and they want them there. They want them to be there 100% of the time. These are not your friends. They are achieving something out of this, but you are not achieving anything out of this. Like, I've seen a lot of these sort of people that are basically not doing anything, and on top of that, if you were just sitting by yourself, you would understand that you are not doing anything and you should be doing something. It's just normal. Human beings feel that. But when you start going on Discord and you start interacting with other people that are basically playing games all day, but let's say if you compare yourself to a streamer, the streamer is trying to do something, and don't compare yourself to me, because I've already done a lot of things, and most of the streamers, I do see this, like that there are a decent amount of streamers that have already done whatever they wanted to do. So I can just stop right now and nothing will happen to me. But if you haven't actually started working and you don't have a career, you don't have any experience, and you're still not working towards it, and let's say you start streaming, what happens when the streaming stops? Like, you don't have any experience. Who would hire you? What would be the point in hiring you? You don't know anything. You think you know, and this is another thing, especially with being on the internet. You read like half of those things. You go to forum posts and you read half of the information. You don't get the in-depth information. You don't quite understand it completely, and then you start thinking that you are like you know everything. That is like dangerous, because then you make yourself even less hireable. You cannot be hired now, because you खाली घड़ा और भरा वाला घड़ा एक जो कहावत होती है, that basically is now applying on you. You can't teach anything to someone who already thinks that they know everything. So stay away from these people, especially like this is for mostly people that have not started their careers and are spending like hours and hours just playing games. Like, don't do that. I know people that have dropped out of college. Don't do that. Do not do that. You think, oh, these other people, you're taking comfort in the fact that other people are in the same position and stuff. Don't do that. You'll have to live your own life. You're wasting your life if you're just, someone is gaining something from you. That's why they are doing it. So don't like it pisses me off, like especially like the Discord thing. It pisses me off. That's why I kind of don't like Discord, especially like Indian Discord. I don't like it because there's this. It's filled with these sort of people, like kids that are getting the wrong impression. Like they haven't even begun their life. They're gonna end up with no skills whatsoever.
If we teach the Karja nothing else, Dio Tomaiso will teach them how to hold their liquor.
And then there are people that feel good by saying that I'm doing that, I'm doing this. In fact, when in fact they're not really doing anything. At that point, they feel good after saying it because, like, don't do that. You're just wasting time. You're wasting.
Smoke. That's how you know you've done a good day's work.
I'm ready to fight when called, even for the Karja.
Here's the body. He made rest of it too fast.
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made it.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
My men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
I've been lucky that I haven't really come across these sort of people that I'm talking about. Most of these people I see, they are usually on these PUBG streams. Like, they are using you. Those people are using you. Like, it's pretty disgusting to see. Like, on my streams, I'm guessing it's because of the way I speak, I automatically filter a lot of these kind of people out. So on my streams, I rarely meet people like these. Most of the people on my streams are some of them are like, I would say some of them are actually with a little bit of training you could actually hire them. They're like they're not interested in fighting those guys. Nope, not interested. really don't want to spend time waste time fighting these guys. There we go.
Just go about your business. Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Durval's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right, we've got your back.
Going down. Durval's men.
Intruders! Unleash the machines! Shoot their chains!
This one's yours!
Keep your defenses up!
healed myself. Yeah, that's actually good, because I think we're gonna start from the beginning. I wanna know if I can release these guys somehow. You know, the way they do it in Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5. Far Cry series, basically. You can release the... not release, but... yeah, I think you can release the, like, animals in the cages. Is that a thing I can do?
Derval's men. It's about to get over here.
I hope so.
Intruders! Unleash the machines! Shoot their chains!
Oh, shoot their chains, okay. That's what I did. What the? Why are you attacking me? I'm the one that released you. You fucking dumbass. Oh damn, what the heck was that? Magic, magic.
Or anything else.
I can't see their heads.
Death on its way.
Does he have a rattler on him?
Fighting, you filthy maggots!
Picking up loot is important. That's why I'm doing it.
Yours is dead!
What the? What?
Person must be around here. That's fine.
Oh.
She gets stuck. What is this?
Well, that's done. Drinks?
I wonder if it was a bad idea to keep the animals alive. Machines alive.
Derval says you gotta eat dirt.
He seriously doesn't see.
New plan.
Easy.
For the claim!
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound. That's it. I'm already gone. Hello.
Ursa!
Aaron? Derval tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Derval saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Derval's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No, please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Okay, now the skin looks proper. It doesn't look like a... Like earlier for some reason the skin looked like plastic. You know, the doll skin basically.
I'm so sorry.
We've got to find Derval. But Meridian's a big place.
Still kinda looks like that, but still, like, it's not as bad.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down.
Her face still looks like a doll's face.
Such a strange device. It's beautifully crafted. What happens when I turn it on?
I think I've got it working. There. Now, say something. Both of you, doves.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. I just want to hear your voice and keep it for later.
I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la. I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la. I'll sing, Papa. I'll sing, Papa. I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la.
A keepsake from his family. Dervahl's got nothing left to lose. This machine's been picked apart with precision. What's Dervahl learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know?
Just go on without me.
Dervahl's records, maybe. Just notes about crafting. And a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Dervahl too. I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
think that's it. Oh. Pretty sure there are some useless people out there, man. They don't like. I'm calling people that don't have anything to do there and have multiple accounts, and they basically like I know these people. Like I literally know about these people, and it's very. I'm not gonna tell you how I can tell but it's not really that difficult. It's very apparent that it's the same person doing it, but it's pretty sad. Like why would you like spend time if you dislike something? You just move away from it, right? You stop watching it. But because these people don't really have anything good to do, they basically come back with like different accounts. Like you seriously need to consider what you're doing. I know this part is probably not the way I wanted it to be. I don't want to do all of these things, but I don't really regret it because I didn't say anything that was a lie. So I don't think I regret it. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep this part. I don't give a shit. Because like I said, I didn't really say anything that was not true. Like almost everything, yeah, but people will get butt hurt because it's obviously such kadwa hota hai. Truth is like it is a bitter tasting medicine, and you have to take it. You have to give it sometimes. And when people are willing to give it to me, why won't I give it back? That's one more thing. Like there were people that are willing to, you know, be abusive, be those sort of things, but when it comes back to them, that's when they start crying. Like it's just a weird situation. Like what the heck? Whatever. Like I guess it happens with like most of these people are like, I don't even know, they're not even 18. Some of them lie about being 18, but yeah, most of them aren't even 18. So yeah, I don't really regret saying anything. I didn't really say anything wrong. Anyways, why does it matter? I'm gonna quit. Anyways, after finishing this, I'll probably quit. It's useless. Because I don't think it's gonna work out for me. I saw the kind of, I've been researching it for, it's been months now. I've been looking at what sort of content works, what works at the moment, and it seems like my kind of content, it will not work because most of the people here are not, they do not understand what I'm saying, they do not get what I'm saying, like they do not lead the same kind of life I've led, and they will, I don't know, there's no relatability. If there's no relatability and there's no sense of adventure, when sometimes there's like a sense of adventure where people want to know how someone else lives or what they think, and you know, things like those, but that doesn't exist because everyone wants to just follow people like sheep, basically be sheep. So you can't really, I've seen like it's this place is really not for me. Like there's no audience for me. There is no audience for me, literally. My kind of audience does not exist at the moment. So I guess I'll be back, but at this point I don't think I'll be back because there is audience. It's not like there's no audience, but the amount of audience there is for my kind of streams, it's very small, and it's already been taken up by certain other channels, obviously bigger channels. So yeah, I guess that's it. Like I can't really do anything about this, and